Guys, today we're gonna attempt something that's never been done before in Mexico.
In this video, you'll witness a record-breaking drumstick.
Right here.
Weighing over 40 pounds and cooked whole.
Underground. You ready? See.
We've traveled to Mexico's Yucatan state, where Mayan recipes and cooking techniques are deeply rooted in the culture.
And that, my friends, is a true treasure.
But today, we're straying far from tradition, as we head to a farm where they're raising the world's largest birds. Birds that will be used for the amazing food they provide. From giant eggs.
That is really thick.
24 times bigger than a chicken egg.
All right, here we go.
All the way to some of the best animal protein I've ever tasted.
This looks stunning.
I don't have enough words right now, really.
I'm on a mission to learn how this farm works.
We're gonna be eating this bird.
And to try out some of Mexico's most far-out feathered fowl.
Have you ever been curious to try ostrich meat?
Sí. La verdad, sí. ¿Por qué?
It all starts here, at a nearby morning market.
Do you know what this market's famous for?
Huevos motulenos.
That's right, and that's why today, this morning, we're eating empanadas. Yes.
These little pockets of goodness are a staple of Latin American cuisine, and for good reason. The dough is straightforward: corn flour, salt, butter, and water.
Have you ever had this for breakfast before?
I don't know what their filling is.
I'm gonna fill you in about this filling.
Stuff it with the local favorite, pork. Fold it in half and let the dough hug its fillings completely before jumping into the oil.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
Huevos motulenos. I make them myself, or cereal.
I don't eat Cheerios, I eat Depression O's. It's
That's a bad joke.
Thank you, yeah.
Top it with cabbage, pickled red onion, and salsa.
This is habanero, but it's red.
Orange.
Okay.
Serve with Kay's arch nemesis, spicy orange habanero sauce.
This is what you would do?
I just don't like taking risks.
Yeah, what if it burns right through your vocal cords and your singing career is over?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Cool. Well, I don't have a singing career, and I used to have a rapping career, and it really didn't go that good.
Really?
Yeah, here's a clip from that.
Used to be you with something to prove, so break a sweat, there's work to do. Now baby, move.
See? Not that good.
Set yourself free.
Cheers.
Set yourself free.
I like that the corn around it is not too thick. The ratio, you need a good ratio between dough and meat, and they've nailed it. But it's really all about the toppings. It's almost like a little Mexican salad, a little Yucatan.
Yucatecan.
It's kind of like a little Yucatan salad on top of there with the cabbage, with the onion, with the salsa. Very delicious. Oh, that's spicy. I took a risk, but I like it. I feel emboldened, empowered. I want to take more risks in the future. I want to put all my money into Bitcoin.
You do you.
Thank you.
MOTUL is a small town located in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. This is where the iconic breakfast dish, known as HUEVOS MOTULENOS, originated.
What does that mean if you translate it?
Eggs from Motul.
Folks from surrounding cities make the pilgrimage here just to try this famous dish.
This dish is so popular here at this market, almost every place is selling it, and it's hard to find almost anything else. I want to try this dish with you today,
Yay.
but in a different way.
Wow.
We have arrived here at TIKVA Ostrich Farm. Here, I have an ostrich egg, 20 times the weight of a normal chicken egg. This was just laid, born, pooped out yesterday.
The original Huevos Motulenos looks like this. Black bean paste smeared over fried tortillas, then fried chicken eggs, more tortillas, and fried plantains. Smother it all with spicy salsa. Now that looks fantastic. But what if this local classic was reimagined using the world's largest egg? We're about to find out.
So here's the thing. I've had ostrich eggs in the past, and what's annoying about it is they always like drill in a hole and then they slowly let it come out oozing like snot. One time I went to India, I had an emu egg. This guy was blowing into the egg to get the yolk to come out the other side.
Oh. Yeah.
Why? Because they wanted to save the egg for decorative purposes. They wanted to repurpose it and sell it. But we're not doing that today. I want to see how hard it is to crack open an ostrich egg. That was a pretty... It's so heavy, it's so thick that you have to hit it a lot harder. I'm gonna go for it, no more messing around. Wow, that was the hard one. Oh my God. Yes! Oh, that is perfection. Take a look at that. I couldn't have gone any better.
Guys, can I be honest? I do actually think that could have gone better.
Right here we have Edward, and he's gonna show me the proper way to crack the egg open Let's see it. He says you have to kind of hit it and go around the perimeter, breaking piece by piece, not just one big hit like I did. So he's got his thumbs inside. He's gonna pry it apart as hard as he can. Can he do it? Do you need help? All right, oh yes! Take a look at that. That is the most magnificent giant egg yolk I've ever seen in my life. Muy bien. Soon this is gonna join our Huevos Motulenos. Nice. We did not plan that at all.
While we wait for the egg to cook through, let's make some salsa. Chop tomatoes, onion, and ham sausage. Then mix it in a pot along with peas and honey and let it simmer. In another pan, fry plantains. Then prepare the egg for the build. First, a bed of tortillas, spread with black beans. Add the colossal fried ostrich egg. Then even more tortillas and cover the whole thing with salsa. Garnish with some jalapenos and fried plantains.
We happen to be now at your ostrich farm.
Exactly.
You have a handful of ostrich eggs. Our chef here has taken an ostrich egg and made a supersized version of huevos
Motulenos.
motulenos. Is that right?
Almost.
Takes a little bit of practice. Give me 5-6 years. We've got layers of tortilla, plenty of egg inside, a lot of sauce, and the banana too. Thank you, gracias. That's a big breakfast. Do we just dig in?
No. Because someone told me the first step is to cut the habanero so the juice can come out.
Habanero juice. Now just go for it, right?
Go for it.
There's just so much flavor with the tomato, with the habanero. Then you have that layer of frijoles, the beans, giving a nice savoriness to it.
I really like the plantain. It's like salty, and then sweet.
Right. The egg, what do you think of the egg?
I think it tastes like a normal egg.
Tastes pretty normal, right?
Yeah.
But I've never seen an egg like this that's about an inch thick. It's an incredible combination of flavor. Very delicious.
Se acompaña.
Companion. This food is a companion to this food.
Yeah.
Sí.
You open and then you feel it like a torta.
So I can make a little sandwich with my breakfast. How often are you actually eating ostrich eggs?
We try to keep all the eggs for breeding to make new babies, but once in a while there is a problem with the egg. There is a little crack or something, and that we use for Saturday all together, all the workers, ostrich eggs.
What is the best way to prepare it?
We do it anyways. Eggs with chorizo, egg alone, egg with ham. Next time, motuleños for everybody, because it's possible.
Samuel came from Mexico City 5 years ago. He bought 20 ostriches and some land to raise them on. After 5 years, he now has 2,000 ostriches.
One of our big missions for today is to roast a part of an ostrich. Now, I don't want to sugarcoat this. The purpose of the farm is to raise meat for people to consume.
Exactly.
We're going to be consuming the world's largest drumstick.
Hold it with one hand.
I'm going to see if I can.
With breakfast complete, it's time to reveal what we came here for.
Guys, today we're going to attempt something that's never been done before in Mexico. Somewhere out there, there's an ostrich hobbling around on one leg. The other leg is right here. Leticia, grande. This is something you would see on the Flintstones. It's huge. It must weigh 35 pounds. Leticia is going to season this whole thing right here, and we're going to cook it underground.
To start, Leticia makes some shallow slits in order to create meat pockets, allowing the seasoning to soak in. First, she rubs the leg down with salt. Then a seasoning blend made of oil, garlic, pepper, salt, and sugar. Cover the steel box with banana leaves and seal it with tinfoil and wire. Before this lofty leg hits the flame, I want to learn how an egg weighing only 3 pounds transforms into a 300-pound bird.
Everything starts with the egg.
Exactly. We have 300 breeders. Right now, we're just starting the season, but we have around 49 eggs every day.
That many?
Yes.
It takes about 40 days for the eggs to hatch in the incubator room.
So after the egg hatches, 1 week later, it looks like this. Bring out the bird. It is gorgeous. It's adorable. Look at that pattern. You could put that on yoga pants and sell it at Lululemon. Now, one thing you have to be prepared for is for this bird to all over you. Because that's what birds do. No?
Yes, but not much.
But not much?
Yes, they do, but not much.
Once the chicks are 1 week old, they're moved to a nursery where they gain 12 pounds in just 3 weeks. That's twice the size of an adult chicken. Within 3 months, they can reach a weight of 60 pounds. That is when they're ready to head to the fattening area.
It's called the fattening area.
Yes.
That's where you came from.
That's what I called my kitchen.
By month 8, ostriches are nearly fully grown adults, weighing at least 220 pounds. That's how much I weigh.
These ostriches are 7 to 8 months. Pretty much any day now, any week, they could be on the chopping block. Do you want to try to pet one?
No.
Hold your ground.
No. no.
You're doing great. The worst they're gonna do is
Take your eye out.
that exactly. And you have 2 of those. Yeah, see?
As adults, the ostriches have 2 distinctly different life paths. A select and fortunate few are kept for breeding, while the rest, well, it's off to the slaughterhouse.
At what age can they start to reproduce?
The females around 18 months, the males around 30 months.
They're safe from the slaughter.
Yes.
Beyond the ostrich's meat, its other gifts can also be utilized. Its feathers will be used for decor, fashion, and crafts. Even its skin can be crafted into leather purses or shoes.
In one pen, how many animals of each sex do you have?
So a male can handle 2 females. It needs to be one female that is the alpha one and the other one is the beta.
How does that work? So does the alpha wife, oh, sorry, that's my wife. Does the alpha female try to stop the other female from breeding with the male?
No, the alpha is the one that is close to the male and sleeps with the male. The beta is just in the side.
Sure.
Yeah.
Side chick.
After the ostriches are slaughtered, their meat may be used for hamburger, tacos, or to cook up a record-breaking drumstick all in one glorious piece.
This is quite possibly the first time in Mexico that somebody has cooked an ostrich leg underground. The difference from what we saw yesterday is that the steel has some holes, so somehow they're gonna have to plug all this up and keep all the heat inside. If the heat leaks out, we're not gonna have a cooked leg.
The challenge when cooking underground is finding the right balance between heat and time. In either case, you don't want to overdo it or underdo it. We're hoping to hit the Goldilocks zone, so when the meat is finally revealed, it's just right.
But if it's gonna work, we're gonna have to seal this thing up and let it cook for about 3 to 4 hours.
While our dino-sized drummy roasts under the cinders, Samuel explains the future of ostrich farming in Mexico.
So is there a demand for ostrich meat in Mexico?
Mexico right now, not so big.
Okay.
It's bigger the demand in the United States.
How long have you been in the market?
Actually, we're just starting in the market because when we started the farm 5 years ago, we only have 40 ostriches.
And so it's just all been through
Yes,
breeding?
Yes, in 5 years, we want to be the biggest farm in the world and we will be around 80,000.
I know here in the Yucatan, they also eat turkey. It's one of the only places that I know of in Mexico where people eat a lot of turkey. Why should people be eating ostrich?
It's healthier, it's very lean, doesn't have fat. It's a very much ecological solution. They don't drink as much water, they don't need as much land, and they don't eat as much food.
Sir, thank you so much. This is probably the weirdest interview you've ever done.
Not quite yet.
All right, well, we can get weirder. Let's
Thank
go
you.
eat some ostrich.
Let's go try it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has finally come. These 2 guys behind me unearthing the ostrich leg as I speak. It's been in there for about, hold on, I can tell you exactly how long. 3 hours and 45 minutes at this point. I do believe that's enough time. There's no way it's not cooked all the way through, but I'm curious, is this gonna be like Southern barbecue? Is it gonna be like falling off the bone? Is it gonna taste delicious? Is it gonna be dry? I mean, this isn't pork. We're gonna find out in just a second.
You know, like 100 years, 70 years ago, turkey was very exotic. I'm hoping for in the next 20 years, the new turkey will be ostrich and people will be more acquainted to eat their ostrich.
Gentlemen and lady, this looks stunning.
It's like I don't have enough words right now, really.
When you pick it up, it is very hot, it's very soft, but check this out. Just only use my hand. Someone brought a knife, we don't need a knife. What's surprising to me is it smells beefy.
Yes.
No, beefy.
It's not like turkey at all. So it's thick, it's red, really classic dark meat.
I hate this bone in chicken.
And now it's 10 times bigger. There you go. That little splinter of a bone when you're eating drummies, it's like a toothpick. I mean, this would be gorgeous in a taco.
How can you not eat?
Yeah, enough talking. Let's get to it.
It's good.
What? Very tasty.
It's hot, but it's good.
No.
It's almost like a beef roast.
Yes.
Yes.
There's this thick sauce here. It's like the ostrich jus that's been dripping.
It's fat.
The only reason I want to buy a house with a backyard now is so I can start cooking underground. It's remarkable. The meat, it turned out much different than I expected. When it was on the bone, when it was raw, I thought, man, is there enough fat? Is it gonna be too dry? But it's just super juicy, glistening with oils.
I usually eat like fillet or like a burger.
Hamburger.
Exactly. I never tried something like this and I'm amazed.
So does this open your mind to new possibilities?
Of course. And sorry to say, but my Mexican on me says we're missing tortillas.
I know.
Right?
Gentlemen, you and your team, they really pulled it off. They made something really special here. Thank you so much for this experience.
Samuel plans to grow his ostrich empire, mainly by exporting this meat to other countries. But what would everyday local folks think about this bizarre, beefy tasting bird? Carmelita and Olivia both were born here, just a few miles from the ostrich farm. They typically eat pork or chicken.
What about fish?
No.
No?
No.
Lobster?
Langosta.
Okay, how about ostrich meat?
Y avestruz.
Pues hoy va a ser la primera
They've
vez.
heard it's very nutritious also, but some people can't afford it.
Really? Compared to pork, would it be, twice as much?
Even more than double.
Have you ever been curious to try ostrich meat?
Sí, la verdad sí. ¿Por qué?
What would you imagine it would taste like? Chicken or turkey, or more like beef?
Pensaría que como pavo.
Oh, turkey, beef.
Really? Okay, so they're split down the middle. Yes, we can make a taco, but I think you should just get the real taste of the meat directly. Try it out.
Me dio el punto.
She won. It tastes like beef.
Yeah, it tastes like beef, right? It's really shocking.
Delicious.
This is a sauce. Because you do that too. You do that with cochinita. The sauce comes off of it. We would call it a jus in France, where I don't come from. Right? You guys would think this guy's paying me like $30,000. I'm getting nothing. But it's so good. I've got a flour tortilla now, and I've got some habanero verde. My favorite. Oh, I'm gonna wrap it up. That is heaven on earth. Salud.
Salud.
Delicioso.
Oh yeah, that's where it's at. Ladies, thank you for being so open-minded, inviting us in, and being willing to try out something new. And you can keep this.
Se lo van a quedar.
Lo voy a llevar.
Best Ever Food Review Show is a small team of independent creators, and everything we do here works because of you guys. Click the link in our description to join our Patreon and receive exclusive benefits. A peace.
That is not normal, we help them, but usually they get along.
Does somebody have a pocket knife? Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. Just kidding. Sorry.
Edward.
Edward?
Edward.
Edward.
Sí.
All right, Edward, but like in a more complicated way. Sorry. What did I eat?
Habanero.
Habanero.
Is it a girl or a boy?
I don't know, I need to check, but
How do you check?
We can check later.
Okay.
we need to go under the skirt.
Todo es posible menos la muerte.
Everything's possible but death.
Except for death? That seems the most possible. And inevitable. Boom, guys, what an episode. Ostrich meat, huh? Did anybody know you could eat that? Well, I guess you did, but did you know you could cook it underground in such a good way? Me either. I want to say a huge thank you to this lady right here. Her name is Kate Minogue. You can find her on YouTube, on Instagram, any social media platform using those words. Type them in. Otherwise, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. A peace.